Here we have for sale our 2012 on a 12 plate Peugeot Partner 625. That relates generally to the payload. This is the 1.6 HDI 75 brake horsepower model. This is the SE as well, and that is the spec. We'll have a quick look around this van, have a look at the condition and also the spec that you get on the van. So as you can see at the back here, starting from here, you've got the rear barn doors. This one has got the full-size wheel trims. Let's have a look in the cab here. So you've got these nice sort of checker plate look rubber overmats on both sides. This is a 3-seater, so you've got the 2 passenger seats as well. We have got 2 keys with this van, one remote and one as a spare. This is electric mirrors. Let's jump in here into the cab. So we can see the mileage here, 64,105 miles. This van is currently running, as you can see with the revs, and there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, and it's idling correctly. We do also have electric mirrors just down here. This one has had an aftermarket Sony stereo system fitted, which has got a USB port here on the right hand side. You've got the onboard computer up the top, which as you can see there shows things like your range, etc. Bit of extra storage there at the top. 5-speed manual gearbox, and as I mentioned, you've got the dual passenger seat, and when we go around the other side I'll show you how those work. So well, I can show you a little bit just from here that this seat lifts up to reveal some storage underneath. This back of the seat actually folds down, and the far one does something similar as well, but we'll go through that. This is the some of the paperwork that we've got with the vehicle. Obviously we've got the V5 as well. This is the HPI certificate, so you can see it's fully HPI clear. Only 2 owners from new, and then we've got a stack here of different servicing bills, every time it's had a tyre, etc. So yeah, it's certainly been well looked after. Yeah, so plenty of bills there. I couldn't say that it's an absolutely full service history, but certainly for a van of this age it is very comprehensive. Just going back to the steering wheel, if you turn this over to the right hand side, this is where you've got the radio controls here behind the stereo, so you can control the volume and things just there as well. Let's turn the van off. Let's go have a look around the rest of the van, and also let's have a look in the back. So condition, I'd say, considering this is a 2012, it's 8 years old now, this van is very straight and clean. Sorry if there is any wind noise here, it is very windy here today. But it is very straight and clean. Just looking down the side of the van, as I say, there's no major dings or dents. Of course, with the age it is going to have a few age-related blemishes, but certainly nothing severe from what I can see here. Let's open up the back as well. So open up the side loading door, and you can see that this vehicle is ply aligned. We actually took this van in part exchange. The previous owner told me that at some point the van did have rear seats fitted. Of course, you could literally just ply line that little section there and basically turn it back into a van. But if you wanted to, there is the option that you've got the footwell and things there, which is that is meant to be there. That is under the floor of these vans, and you've got the seat belts already fitted in there. So it gives you an option if you so wanted to. Let's just have a quick look now as well. Let's move the paperwork out of the way and show you how these seats work. So there's a little blue tab just up here on the top. If you pull on that, that will then allow you to fold that seat all the way down, which allows you then to load a lot longer lengths there. So that is a very handy thing. You've also got this little yellow tab just down the bottom there. If you pull on that, then you can pick the seat up to reveal your toolkit and a bit of storage there as well. So nice versatility on these vans, which makes them very popular. This particular van as well, as I mentioned, we did take this in part exchange, and it was from a non-VAT registered individual, so it is no VAT. We don't get many vans that are no VAT, and when we do, they often sell very quickly. So this is a great price range little van, and as I say, no VAT to pay. rear barn doors. You can open these up as well if you want to by pulling on the yellow tab, and then you can open those up to 180 degrees. You can do that with both sides. So this just gives you an idea of the general condition of the van. Previous owner was an electrician, so certainly not heavy, messy work going on with this van. Got the added bonus as well of a couple of roof bars with load stops, so you can tie your ladders to the load stops as well. So just to summarise, 2 owner from new, Peugeot Partner, 75 brake horsepower, 1.6, fantastic on fuel, these little vans with no VAT to pay and a nice comprehensive service history complete with bills. If you'd like to inquire on this vehicle, here are our contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of those numbers listed there. We'll be happy to arrange finance. We can get finance even on a van of this age. We can get very competitive rates, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange as well. So if you'd like to come down, have a look at the van for yourself, take it for a drive, give us a call. Thank you very much for watching.